Welcome, Libra. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your winter solstice reading, and I pulled for you the Six of Cups. This is describing a unique bond, soul bond, passion, a talent or a gift that you have experienced perhaps through a relationship, through a mentorship, through an opportunity or experience that is reminding you of the experience of exercising your talent, your skills in a way that is devoid of judgment. This is really tapping into the pleasure principle of having the privilege of implementing your service, your talent on the world, of contributing something to the world. There is a place, there may be an opportunity in the present moment where you have reconnected with either that specific passion or talent or a relationship that brings positive memories of the exercise of this talent or gift. This is about a divine, destined connection. So this is very perhaps intimate in terms of your purpose, reawakening a sense of connecting with a reason why you have come to this place, this plane, in order to offer this service, and a relationship that you have perhaps experienced before or with someone from your past. This connection is very inspiring and really awakens a kind of innocence and connection in you that is rarely experienced in this life to date, and something, this connection is something you're both very aware of. I've titled these readings the 2025, but also co-titled them the Winter Solstice because this is the springboard. The darkest night of the year is the springboard for 2025, culminating in the summer solstice when you will have found successfully your place in the sun, your place in the world, or your place of belonging. So that is the inspiration for this reading. This is a general reading. It isn't going to resonate for all Libras or all of you with Libra placements or cross-watching for Libras. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below, where I am featuring a half-off sale through the end of this year. So for your present, I have the Eight of Staffs, and this is indicating a lot of connections for you, perhaps calls from people that you have known in your past that you haven't seen in a while. This can even be high school reunions, get-togethers with people specifically from your past to commemorate some significant event in your life. Particularly with the Six of Cups, you may be reconnecting with some aspect of your past, of your youth, or your coming of age that holds great soul connection for you, reminds you of something that in many ways actually defines you. It's an aspect of your life, your talent, that gives your whole identity its significance. In the past, the Lord of Cups is describing this maturity that you've gained perhaps since the time of this initial experience or soul passion relationship or connection with a talent or a skill that you exercised in this really beautiful, liberated way. And the Lord of Cups can describe a mentor, a teacher, or simply someone who, like yourself, has matured and is able to offer you a perspective on a time in your life when this was evident in your potential, and a way as well for your mature self to evaluate and appreciate the progress that you've made, how much you've grown, how you recognize this talent and gift in a different way. There are so many ways to express what we have been gifted with, the privilege of being talented, and there are many ways that we now understand we can express that in the world. In the future, the Seven of Swords is a lot about the kind of resistance that even a former positive memory can evoke within you. Attached to this time of flow and exhilaration and enthusiasm and joy in the pleasure of this particular talent that you were freely expressive of, connecting with others in a way. There's also many conditions surrounding that limited you, that held you back, that seemed to stigmatize or criticize your effort. Perhaps resistances within your own family regarding a direction you seem to be talented in that was counter the family narrative or the expectations of others. As a result of that, or even as a result of your special gift, you were put in a kind of box, dismissed, not given credit, or even not taken seriously in a way that still haunts you, that still uh, uh, internalizes the sense of shame or embarrassment, perhaps because that aspect of your life has not blossomed in a way you might have hoped. Um, and this is an opportunity for you to recognize that those feelings, those circumstances, those relationships that do not support this are no longer blockages. These are things you've worked through, you've grown up. There's always resistance to things we want to do. There will always be challenges, but you no longer are allowing that to stop you from perhaps reconnecting in a way that has significance to you, that you recognize is really part of your soul path. If this reading is resonating for you, Libra, please like this video. Please share this with others and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I pulled the Perseverance card. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And this is extremely relevant to this reconnection that you're making. This sense that, wow, so much time has gone by. That was such a wonderful moment. Those were wonderful moments in my life as a result of this talent that I have, this skill I have. But I and it was so easy then. It's so much harder now, but actually it is that commitment to allowing yourself personally and individually to develop, to take the lessons learned as you've matured. And a lot of the lessons have to do with being vulnerable, being open to things that haven't worked out, that have challenged you, really learning those lessons and finding the gold in those experiences, finding the thing that further informs you about who you truly are. And that is what is shaping this attempt to move forward and pursue this potential, pursue a dream, perhaps that has been dormant for a while, or perhaps that you have been chipping away at throughout your experiences and never quite been able to make it. This is indicating that in many ways this can be your time. In the present, the Eight of Staffs is clarified by the World card and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, what I'm getting from this is that you may have had a very successful life in some aspect, exercising some aspect of your gift. As an example, if you were a gifted artist as a young person, you may have pursued that and found your uh, employment, your work, your profession in some aspect of art creative expression, working in a museum, working as a librarian, as a slide curator, as an arts educator, in a way that you have completed, you have finished that off. You've gained many rewards from your work with artists, but that has only been preparation for you to move on a journey as an individual, perhaps a visual artist or a writer or a musician, a creator of some sort. Now you have identified the alliances necessary, the collaborators you need to actually fulfill an aspect of your talent that you have been felt unable or constrained against in the past. In the past, the Lord of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Wands and the Four of Wands. I'm getting two stories here. One is that you have raised a family. You have had a successful partnership, or one that has evolved out of your desire to grow in this particular area of your deepest talent, your inspiration, your passion. Uh, that's part of the story, and you've gained a lot. You've celebrated that. This also indicates that as a result of your maturity, in whatever way that you have exercised a professional path or a successful employment, you're now in a position to reconnect with that passion, to be inspired all over again by the multiple ways that you have learned to collaborate with others who are aligned with your goals, and in creating a cultural, an emotional, a spiritual community that celebrates this growth, celebrates your ability to come together with others and create something for the benefit of your community, the world. In the future, the Seven of Swords is clarified by the Magician and the Three of Cups. This is you really, despite incredible resistance, I'm really sensing from many Librans, especially if you have caved into those ideas or beliefs that something about your talent could not manifest itself in your life. A way in which you uh, gave in to the noise, the voices of others, the expectations of others, really believed yourself to be inadequate in particular, to doubt yourself about the possibility of this ever being any more than a fun hobby, a side talent, something that was not deserving of, or you were not deserving of finding success in this particular area of your talent. Now you are manifesting that in all kinds of ways in your life. It's not just confined to the particular talent or skill that you once identified with or wanted to identify with. You're seeing multiple ways of experiencing this in the company and with the support of others in all aspects of your life. This to me feels like whatever your vocation has been or was that you felt was unfulfilled is actually living itself through your life with the support of others who you may not have aligned with this dream of yours. So that friends and family who of course, you recognize that others were talented in the same or particular way, but that they are resources, at least of support, of appreciation, of enthusiasm, of space to be vulnerable, to share your most intimate discoveries about who you are in a way that continues to fuel this desire to build something in the current time. This feels very prescient to 2025, as if something is going to be more firmly established or declared by you in 2025 that is finding its feet in this moment of the winter solstice, where you are connecting with not only your ancestors, but with your muses, those energies that remind you of the multiplicity of your talents and its potential expression. I'm going to finish up this reading, Libra, with a flora and fauna card, and I really appreciate all the ways in which you feel moved to comment and to describe or give simply appreciation to me. I enjoy reading your thoughts. And I pull the Nile crocodile, and the key word is self-awareness. Wow. Lay low and observe before attacking. Be aware of your emotions and how you project them. Balance your conscious and subconscious energies. So this is feeling very much as though you're experiencing a much deeper integration with your experiences, your relationships, and the pursuit of a more ideal experience of life. Thank you so much for this, Libra. Until next time, namaste.